I'm Rebecca from the Global Nature Fund, and I'm at the beautiful Lake Titicaca in Puno in Peru. And with me is...
I'm Felipe Valderrama from Fundacion Humedales. I'm kind of an expert on wastewater or water management through sustainable and nature-based solutions.
Okay, your organization is quite for a while part of the Living Lakes Network. So what means a living lake to you?
Well, it means to have friends and brothers and sisters, because when you run or you work in an NGO that protects a lake, sometimes it gets lonely. So you feel that there's no political will, or sometimes the civil society doesn't understand what are your ideas. So it's a really nice place where you go and you talk to friends, to sisters, to brothers, and you always feel that you have support, technical and also emotional.
That's absolutely fantastic. Your organization is also part of the International Climate Initiative and the Living Lakes Biodiversity and Climate Project. So could you tell us a little about what you will develop in Colombia for the next 5 years?
Sure thing, yes. Well, in Colombia, what we want is to give a lot of life to participatory instruments that are in the law and that we are not using for now. We belong to those instruments. We are already a part of the instruments, and we want to give them as much life as we can. And we can do that by giving the social society a lot more voice and technical arguments and ideas to defend their positions in those participatory instruments concerning environmental planning. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We have 3 projects. One project is about agriculture. We will work with economical sectors that have a lot of power in the regions, and what we want is to make them understand and maybe even make some pressure into the environmental authorities to start applying ecosystem-based adaptation measures, because that's what we need in those lakes. We're also going to work with women associations that will grow native species, and we will also help them to reach commercial links to try to build the value chain in order for them to thrive and to have additional income, and also to have independence as women in the rural areas of Colombia, specifically close to Fuquene and Tota. And there is a third, also focused on participatory monitoring of water quality, limnological variables, and invasive species present or not present in lakes in the high Andes.
I'm quite impressed. Just one last question. What is your favorite activity that you can do around the lakes in Colombia?
I guess working.
Okay. Thank you very much, Felipe, for your time, and enjoy this beautiful lake.
Thanks so much, Rebecca.